I think we're a work in progress. We're a work in progress. What better way to be a work in progress and sitting in two wins out the gate in 10 days or however many days it was. So look, we strive for progress, not perfection. And obviously we all have a standard for ourselves. Obviously, we demand the most of ourselves because of everything that we go through together, all the work that we put in together, and all of those things. We're just gonna continue to keep chipping away. We understand that as we continue to climb this mountain, and we go on, there'll be different challenges that come along. But the only thing that matters is winning. Truly, the only thing that matters is winning. And so, I think if we can continue to develop, grow, learn from our mistakes, learn from our successes, learn from all of these different things. In fact, the same things that I'm saying now, I'd be saying if we lost. But the reality is, winning is the only thing that matters, and everything is done with winning in mind. And for us, we just want to continue to grow as a team, continue to develop, and find that identity. Find that identity for us and continue to grow.
Welcome to Plus the Foul. I am your host, Jay Law Style. Well, I'm going to tell you, this wasn't a bad game by the Philadephia Eagles. It wasn't the prettiest game, but all in all, they get the victory. And this passing game is still struggling. The Minnesota Vikings were dropping 7 in coverage. They were dropping 8 in coverage. They were content to not let the Philadephia Eagles do anything in the passing game. And Jalen Hurts was still looking a little inept out there, but he made plays when he had to make the plays. And all in all, I am satisfied because the Eagles go to 2-0 with a 34-28 victory. Jalen Hurts, 18 of 23 for 193 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 98 passer rating. He also punched it in from the goal line twice in this game. But again, like I was explaining, the passing game just doesn't seem like it's clicking right now under Brian Johnson's offense. But I would think with a little bit of time off after this Thursday's game that they'll correct things. But all in all, I do feel like they got back to their identity, which is rushing the football. They were a power rushing team last season, and they should continue to be a power rushing team this season. How about Kirk Cousins? Now, Kirk Cousins, for the most part, he was great in this game. 31 of 44, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had a 125.6 passer rating with 0 interceptions. But he fumbled the ball, which proved to be quite costly. So all in all, like I said, not the greatest played game by the Eagles. You still see a lot of concerns there, particularly on the offense. I'm going to give the defense a pass because we had a lot of key injuries in that starting lineup. But all in all, we got the turnovers. Minnesota was serving them up as if they owned the bakery. And although we didn't capitalize off a lot of them, Minnesota was just dropping the ball in this game. They had plenty of opportunities to really take advantage of this game. And for me, I felt like the game, it turned towards the end of the first half. Kirk Cousins, he hits Justin Jefferson deep on a pass. Justin Jefferson lost the football right before the goal line, which went over the power line, and it was ruled a touchback by the refs. Great call, refs. Great call. The Eagles then followed that up with a 61-yard Jake Elliott field goal to go into halftime with a 13-7 lead. Now you're thinking to yourselves, that was a blown opportunity by the Vikings. They had the opportunity to go up 14-10 and get the ball back in the second half. Well, let's talk about the second half, because immediately at the start of the second half, the Birds defense forced a fumble on Kirk Cousins, And that's when the floodgates began to open. The Eagles went in to score a touchdown on that immediate drive and came back and scored another touchdown, took a commanding lead in this game, only to see the Minnesota Vikings put up a valiant effort to come back into this game and close it out to be a one-score game. They had an onside kick to try to recover. They could not recover it. Eagles escaped this game, again 34-28. Hats off to your Philadephia Eagles. So I think moving forward, we already see what this team has to do, and that's establish the running game. And what I said in week 1, I said, what the hell was going on with DeAndre Swift only getting 2 touches in this game? Now, granted, Kenny Gainwell was banged up and he couldn't play in this game, so that gave the opportunity to DeAndre Swift, and boy, did he make a good opportunity of it. DeAndre Swift had 28 carries for 175 yards. I believe that's a career high. And he had a touchdown in this game. And I felt like DeAndre Swift was running with decisiveness. He was taking his time, looking at the holes, and hitting those holes with conviction. They had no answers for this running game. And again, the Vikings were doing everything to slow down the passing game and to slow down the RPOs of Jalen Hurts. They forgot we got this #1 offensive line, and they showed brute force. Kudos to the offensive line. They are some beast up front, and they created all kinds of running lanes for DeAndre Swift. And I feel like moving forward, this should continue to be the Philadelphia Eagles' identity. Anything less would be unacceptable. We just can hope that they get the passing game going. But like I said, they need to stay true to this identity because it looks real promising. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, hit that like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm push out the content. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notifications so you can get notified of when these gems drop. Peace.